Let's talk about the stock market today. We're looking at the weekly chart. You know what I think? We're way up here in the nosebleed section. Today it closed at 4432. You know, we are looking at a weekly chart here. Got this little red candlestick going on after the holiday yesterday, Monday. Today's Tuesday. I think the market's going to surprise a lot of people. And just keep an eye on this July. This is about July 3rd-ish, the week of July 3rd, right around here. See some divergence going on here with the weekly chart. The MACD is, pretty elevated here at 98. I've seen it higher, as I said before, on the weekly, but this is pretty high, 76. Let's see, is that high? Let's go back here. Here is at 74. For those who want to know what I'm looking at this number right here. Okay, I'm just looking back here, way back in August of last year when it was kind of peaky. Here's at 74, right? What about right here? Here was back in late November. It was at 68. Okay. Now, I know the market's changed, so during bullish trends like we're in now, obviously the SMI can get much higher, but it is very peaky, so keep that in mind. And again, remember the week of July 3rd, I think the price will come down into that. Okay, let's look at the daily chart. Okay, so here we are on the daily chart, and tomorrow, which the session has already started right there, tomorrow is, the cycle low that I had projected. The market hasn't really pulled back very hard at all. We can see the SMI has begun to roll over. The MACD, kind of trying to do it. Okay. But take a look at this, guys and gals. What is going on here? Look at this certainty rate. My goodness. This just came in. The data came in a few minutes ago, just before I started this video. Massive spike in the certainty rate. So guess what? I think there's a decent chance there's going to be a really big move in the market. Okay. So the question is going to be, obviously the market's very bullish right now. So the question is going to be, is it just going to do one of these and then take off and go all the way up to the, I think it's 46.23 way up here? Okay. Because I think there's a decent chance the market's going to have a big move. Or is it going to surprise everybody and really take a hard dive down here, or even going into that July 3rd, week of July 3rd, which would be kind of over here, okay? This is the week of July 3rd, kind of over in this area. So be prepared for a big move in the market. I think that's going to happen just about every time we, not every time, but many times when we see this kind of huge spike in the energy on the certainty rate, the market has a really big move. So that's really, really important. Okay. All right, let's look at the trade of the day. Okay, so here we are on the 5-minute chart, which, by the way, I'm always going to mention this. The 5-minute, the 15-minute, and the 1-hour chart gets streamed to members live 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Okay, so if you're interested in becoming a member, keep that in mind. Now, the real trade of the day, there's two of them. There's one that happened over here at 6 a.m., but, the one I'm going to focus on is right here at exactly 9 a.m. This is Texas time, so obviously it might be a little bit different for you, but really, this came in, and look at this. Okay. So at the close of that candlestick, you take your short side trade, 44.32 we'll call it, and you probably get out the candlestick I'd get out on, guys and gals, would be probably this green one or the red one next to it, right? So 44.31, and I think probably that candlestick right there, that green one, would be the candlestick I would exit just based on the SMI starting to curl up there, right? So that closed at 44.15. So 16 points. Okay, 16 points are really, really nice. That's big money if you're trading the ES contracts. Okay, you could be doing options on the Spider and the SPX. There's other ways to trade that, of course, but that's really big money right there. Okay, and then at that point, you didn't really need another alert. As soon as the SMI began to go up, right, and curl up, You could wait a little bit if you wanted to and get in over here, right? For those who want to take a little more risk, you could have got in right in this area, which would be somewhere in here. Or you could have waited until the MACD started to roll over here, which would be more in this area. And then you've got all this going on up to the top of the SMI. Now, it was a little bit of a ride here. I was kind of in and out of positions. Could have traded a little bit better today, but it wasn't horrible, but it was okay. But in any case, you're looking at probably, 44.17 to the top of this, right in this area would be like where I would normally exit just based on the SMI. That's about 44.37. You're looking at another 20 points, okay? Another 20 points. That's pretty huge. So you got 20 there, there are 15 here. That's 35-point day. If you're trading the ES futures contracts, that is huge profit today. I mean, that's at least a couple $1,000 right there just in one day. And today was kind of a moderate range day. I think it was like, I don't remember what it was exactly. Up there at 40, 45, got down here to 40, maybe 40.10. I think I saw like 50 points total because there was some last night range. So, it was a decent day, but it wasn't a huge day. But just think about that. You're looking at probably, $2,000 worth of trading there, maybe more, just on one contract. Really, really nice. Okay, over here on the Discord server, this is where all the services take place for the members. And here is when that the S&P 500 alerts come in. So when the Get Us Plus indicator that I was showing showed an alert at 9 a.m. Well, here it is right here on the 5-minute chart. Came in right here as a 5-minute alert at 9 a.m. Okay, so the members are getting this alert. I was trading today, okay, and I saw the alert come in right on the charts because I was looking at the streaming charts as well as getting the alert here. So I was well aware of what was going on as I was going through and trading the S&P 500 futures today. So there you go right there. Awesome. There's also gold, for those who want to trade gold. We've got the gold alerts come in, crude oil, top 30 stocks for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. And then, of course, you've got the daily alerts here. This is for people that want to do swing trades. And sometimes I do swing trades. Today I was doing intraday stuff because I knew the market was probably going to be pretty decent today, and it was. Also have premium symbols, and here I'll show you in a second what everything comes with those premium symbols. So if you like everything you're seeing, on this video and you want to become a member, just click on the first link in the comment section. It'll be the top comment in the YouTube video. It's going to bring you over to Get a Server on the Discord server. You're going to click on server subscriptions. You click on that, and you're going to get this web page right here. Guys and gals, for $7.99, that is an absolute amazing deal. That is a that's a whole lot of service that members can get for a very inexpensive price. Okay, so you get everything I already showed you plus. All right, plus you get everything you see right here on this page or this image that I'm showing here. Okay, talk about the streaming charts. The members get that. It's members only service, by the way. Everything you're looking at here is for members only. S&P 500 alerts, 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour, and there's, as I mentioned, there's a daily alert channel. Okay, you get the alerts. Again, you can always pause this video if you want to watch and just read this. Top 30 stocks at S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. 5, 15-minute, 1 hour. Also daily, I think, goes in there as well. Yep. Okay. Premium symbols. Now, these are symbols that based on the same Get Us Plus indicator, the logic that generates that indicator is also used every day at the end of the day. Files go into the premium symbols channel on the Discord server. There's futures in there, optionable stocks, industries, which this would be money flow, right? Because you ever heard of rotation? And most of you traders or investors may be familiar with rotation, but for those kind of newbies that are not, the big funds, the mutual funds and hedge funds, they rotate their money, okay? So they rotate it in and out of industries. So this right here would be a file with the industries that meet that logic for the day, okay? And then shortable symbols. So that's everything in the premium symbols channel. Now, I just want to talk to the members for a second. Anybody who wants to become a new member, make sure you put your email if you want to be on the nightly email. Okay, you put your email in the emails only channel on the Discord server. And then every night you're going to get a chart of the S&P 500 attached to the email. It'll be a daily chart, and I usually mock it up, okay, and leave some comments in the email about what I think the market's going to do, okay? And of course, everybody gets the YouTube videos, both members and the public. Now, one thing I do want to mention is Discord recently changed the way they're doing naming, which is, well, wasn't a good decision, but they went ahead and did it anyway because, now multiple people can have the same name. And anyway, the reason I mention is just be careful when you're on the Discord server. There's a lot of nefarious characters, okay? You can have people get on there, try to DM you, okay? Try to spam you and scam you into things, okay? Personally, for me, guys and gals, what I do is I don't allow anybody to direct message me. I have direct messaging turned off. So a person's going to have to first send me a friend request, and then I can decide whether or not I want them to be my friend before they can DM me, okay? So that might be something you want to consider while you're on the servers, right? Because otherwise people are just going to be DMing you and scamming you and spamming you. So for me, and for you as well, it might be a good option. Turn off your DM just for everybody, okay, in the application, and only allow DMs for friends. All right, this will just really limit all the spamming and the scamming that goes on, because this is what people are going to do. You know how it is nowadays. There are some really mean and nasty and nefarious characters out there. So really be careful. Be vigilant when you're on the server. Okay, don't just assume. Even if somebody has my same name as Giddis, don't assume it's me. I almost never DM members, by the way. I have no reason to DM members. Like, very rare that I do that. Okay, so anyway, hope everybody really enjoyed the video. Happy trading, everybody. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.